get a quick check on what to expect for the fixed income market now. We have Mr. Chukan Wachukwu, who's the chief dealer, group head trading at UBA. Great to have you on the show, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, laddie.
Yeah, so we're taking stock now of most of our markets at this point. Talk to me about how yields, treasury bills, and the FGN bonds. What are the trends you saw in this month of September?
Yeah, thank you, laddie. For the month of September, fixed income market was filled with activities. I will start with system liquidity. This month we saw huge system liquidity up to about 5 trillion, from FAC payments to NTB maturities to OMO maturity, as well as coupon payment. And so that actually affected trading in the fixed income market. In the month of September, we saw NTB auction twice, and totaling about 770 billion was offered. About 2.6 trillion was the subscription, and then about 930 billion was sold. So we saw a drop in the in the yield, especially the 1 year. It dropped about 100 basis points, from 17.69 to 16.78. On the bond side, we've only seen there will be one bond auction, which is today. So we're waiting. About 200 billion is on offer, across two maturities of 2030 and then 2032. The auction is ongoing, and then by the end of the day, we know what DMO has for us. So typically, throughout the month, we've seen a bullish sentiment coupled with the fact that there is system liquidity, and that has actually driven yield further downward.
Right, and looking into the month of October, what do you see for yields?
So we'll continue to see dip in yield. So we expect that the month of October, going into November, which is obviously the last MPC meeting we hold, and so we expect further cutting rate, and that's also another factor that has also affected drop in yield aside the liquidity. And so in the month of October, we'll continue to see bullish sentiment. Don't forget there's a huge deficit from what was offered, and then from what was offered and the subscription on the T-bill side. And so those who lost at the auction, we obviously come into the secondary market to fill some of this demand. Okay. And so also liquidity, those who have so much liquidity, we obviously come in to fill some of these demands. So we see further drop in yield in the month of October.
Right. So much to expect there. Thanks so much for helping us break it down, Mr. Chukan Wachukwu, chief dealer, group head trading, UBA. Thank you for coming on today, sir.
Thank you, Laddie. Thank you.